Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Widiastuti with the student number 22014206162. In this occasion, I will talk about Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is a good person from the point of view. But before I talk Vladimir Putin, I will tell you about brief. Vladimir Putin is a president of Russia, and also is one of the world's most powerful person based on Forbes. Putin has remarkable grip on power. He became prime minister in 1999. The key lasted until 2000 when he switched to president, which lasted until 2008. Then he became prime minister again until 2012. He then went back to being the president of Russia until now. And why I say Vladimir Putin is a good person? That Putin have changed Russia and did some of the things that in this occasion, I provide the three of reason about why Vladimir Putin is a good person. For the first is Putin investigating and uncovering a number of financial cases during his time as deputy prime minister. Russia was one of country with a slumping economy due to foreign interference. Explain the globalization in its disconnect. U.S. economist Joseph S. Stiglitz that Russia is a victim of the EMS economy prescription, while the EMS is considered to provide the most wrong solution in improving the economy. The poor state of the Russian economy continued until 1998. In that year, the government even stated it was no longer able to pay its foreign debts. Russia's economic conditions only came to light in 1999, the same year, since Putin was appointed as deputy prime minister. At that time, Putin immediately took action by investigating several financial cases in Russia, and as a result of this, many scandals were uncovered. And the second is Vladimir Putin managed to make significant difference to the economy of Russia through its policies. For example, this is Russia economy to grow up by 4 up to 4.7 in 2021. And this policy tendency is toward balancing the system, where he asserts that Russia foreign policy orientation is based on pragmatism, effective economy, and national interest. To increase economic growth, Putin makes policies based on great values in Russia. And the third is the influence of Vladimir Putin's personality factors on Russian foreign policy in the Crimea case. The influence of Vladimir Putin's personality can be seen clearly from Russian foreign policy in carrying out the annexation of Crimea. Russia under Putin is considered aggressive even to the point of carrying out a military invasion of sending tens of thousands of troops and alerting a naval fleet around the Crimea region under the pretext of defending human rights against the people of Crimea. We can see and we can hear from the many of social media about the Russia invaded Ukraine. But I think that this invade have some reasons, because Russia and Ukraine had the long history. And then I would talk about why Vladimir Putin do this invade in Ukraine. Russian and Ukrainians is one people. From history, Ukrainians and Russians are one people. In the medieval kingdom, both countries were from the kingdom called Kievan Rus. It was founded in the 80s by a group of Vikings, the Varangians, who came from the northern Europe to rule over the local people. Kievan Rus spanned what is now Russia and Ukraine and its people. The Slavs are the ancestors of today Russians and Ukrainians. Its capital was the city of Kiev, the same Kiev that is now the capital of Ukraine. Moscow, capital of today's Russia, was also part of Kievan Rus. So, among the Russian and Ukrainians is one people from the history. And the next is Vladimir Putin thinks that the US violated an agreement made in 1990s that NATO will not extend its reach to the east. The conflict traces its roots to Ukrainians' decisions to forge closer ties with the European Union and NATO, setting a course away from Russia, a nation with richest share of powerful social and cultural ties stretching back to the Middle Ages. Putin claims that Western countries are using NATO to encircle Russia, and he wants the alliance to stop their military activities in Eastern Europe. So by invading Ukraine, Putin wants to make secure for his country from the European Union. The nation maps from my source that I found, and yes, to sum up about Russia invade Ukraine. As students, we must do some research about the roots reason why Russia invade Ukraine. We must understand the roots of Russia's wars in Ukraine. So I think that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.